Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reacting to the Season 5 finale of The Expanse. Again, I don't know what the name of the episode is, but it's the finale, it's the big one. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to it. It's been a good season on the whole. I think the first, I would say on the whole, the first half was slightly stronger than the second half, so I'm interested to see what the last episode's like. As in, I feel like, I wonder how long the book is, because I feel like potentially it's slightly less, like there's slightly less storyline, and there's been a lot of Naomi sort of, you know, going to and fro from being in prison and not imprisoned, and then now she spent 2 episodes on this, you know, this other ship, like, waiting to be rescued. It feels like there's not as much material, but, like, I do think they've done some really, really good stuff in terms of character development, particularly for Naomi, actually, and her family. It's been great to finally get some answers to her background and her history, so I think they've done a decent job with that. So I think it's been a strong season. I think it's stronger than Season 4 overall, which I liked Season 4 as well. I mean, I've liked every season. But I just wonder if it lost a little bit of pace in the second half. So I'm interested to see whether it concludes well. I know that this episode is the longest episode of the season, so I'm going to get straight on with it for Season 5, Episode 10. I've just come away from doing another copyright claim dismissal. Like, every episode I put on YouTube, regardless of how short I make it now, just gets a copyright claim, so I then have to wait for days for it to be unblocked. I really want the next show that I do to be something that doesn't get blocked the whole time, because it is an absolute pain and it really puts me off uploading things. So if anyone's got any good ideas of shows that definitely don't get copyright claims, then let me know. Yeah. Okay, let's go.
Captain now. Can you meet later?
Huh. Yeah, if Naomi's been like the MVP of this season, I think Drummer might be my number 2.
This is Drummer.
He murdered Fred. He started a war. That's why we're here.
God damn it.
And you're better than that, like...
Getting killed before we get to fight. Hang on, Naomi. We're coming.
You know what? I know there was a skip intro button, and I could press the skip intro. But I like it. It sets the scene. I always enjoy the music. I'll tell you another show that I used to love the music for was The Leftovers. If you've never seen that, oh, I loved the music so much. In the first season, I didn't enjoy the music later on. God, Dominic Tipper had a lot of just like, a lot of scenes of just going in and out of those 2 rooms, didn't she, to film? Oh my god. What? Have a proper break!
We could stroke out. If anything goes wrong, it'll rip the docking bridge apart, or worse, slam the 2 ships together.
Naomi's on that ship. I'm gonna get her.
I would always trust Bobby over Alex, to be honest. Alex is a bit too idealistic, Bobby's a little bit more realistic. I said we were squaring up for a battle. Here it comes.
Just course in the center of the formation.
Unfortunately, it's between people that we like, both sides.
Take us up to max burn for as long as the fuel won't stop.
Straight through the middle, go. Oh my god. Yes, strong.
Help your friends. When you know what it will turn up a word and you die.
Strummer! Oh my god! Oh my god, come on.
Approaching target lock on the heavy.
Oh my word.
Nice to see these belters stab each other in the back instead of us for once. Neither of the belter ships are targeting us anymore. I Can't wait to hear this story.
Yeah.
Built their hospital.
They gotta explain that.
Shut down your reactors and stand down immediately. Well, we will engage. Acknowledge.
Tell him, tell him, tell him. Tell him, yes.
This is drama.
What the hell? Someone's gonna just pick her up? I mean, you're just a object floating around. It's not like you're fluorescent. I mean, she's gonna make it though. Otherwise, they'd have killed her a couple of episodes ago, I think. I mean, the Razorback could just hit her, surely. Going at that speed.
Alex, hold on a second.
I almost got a docking approach figured out. I need to make this.
Listen to her!
Fell off. Like what?
That's good.
Low air.
Just go and get her!
Damn it.
I think you've worked out what she needs is someone to pick her up.
And that one?
Explosion.
Ah. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Go and get her.
The ship is circling her.
Here they are. Bobby is a bloody hero, isn't she?
Just hold it, know we got her.
Let him know. Yeah, tell them quickly.
Do you read me?
What?
Alex.
What?
I need to speak to Corella.
We sent 3 tight beam all to drummer ship. Nothing come back.
Say it again!
Yes, boss man.
Oh my goodness.
I'm happy to see it.
I saw someone online say that they thought he was badly cast because he's too close in age to Dominic Tipper, but I really think they couldn't have done anything better than they did. Like,
You heard from Alex's ex.
It was a stroke. It's a risk we all take with every heartburn.
He died saving me from my mistakes.
Immediately after taking the oath of office. Oh,
What's up?
I need you to fire up a missile.
he's drinking from Alex's cup.
A couple in the pocket then.
Who's shooting that cat?
Is Naomi going to order the death of her own son?
Luna, she could have me arrested. He's a war criminal.
A prisoner.
I was going to say, like, you didn't do anything, Naomi.
No more about.
I will love you, and Amos, and Alex, for as long as I love anything.
There really isn't any other science fiction, apart from maybe Doctor Who, that has this level of sort of emotional resonance. Character building, in my opinion, like... They've developed that over 5 series. No! Oh my god. That is so horrendous that they're watching that.
I'm leaving.
Oh my god.
I will take the bounty.
Don't leave. No!
There's nowhere any of us can hide from this now.
Stay together. You love her. That's something to stay together for. Wow. It's sad. The whole thing is so sad.
How's that? Yeah, she'll live to steal another day. These colonies
Oh!
seem to be a real
I thought
opportunity.
Hutch was
New
dead.
planets, no
Last
cops or
episode.
security. Well, if you want it.
I quite liked her, so I'm glad she's not dead.
Fine.
Oh, I'm so excited for them all to be back together.
I will have a drink with you.
Well, most of them.
Shit!
What the bloody hell?
It's on your mind. I'm gonna need a favor. Sure. You threatened to kill me once. I mean, when the Martians were boys, it was a lifetime ago. Yeah. Well, alright. We're good!
Oh.
She's gonna ride with us for a little while.
Oh.
No idea, but I think I got that covered. Okay. Thank you for being cool about this.
Hi.
Oh my god.
Just come on up.
Amos's logic is so flawed compared to everyone else in the world. He's got his own little logical way of thinking about things. The way Alex was written out was so weird. I'm going to talk about that at the end. Very weird. Because if that was how he was written out before all the stuff happened off camera... Oh, this is nice.
You have a lot of...
It's great seeing them, well, most of them there.
Excuse
Love these two together so
me. It
much.
suits you. I want you all to take a good look around. This is what Marco Inaros hates. This is what he is afraid of.
Everyone from different
Why he tried so
people
hard to
together.
destroy you and your ship.
It looks like the Rossi lost track.
What?
It happens. Good evasion by the missile.
What?
ADC shifting to a more...
Yeah, but explain.
Come with me and don't make a fuss of it.
What? I was going to say, we've not really heard about the ring this season at all.
It looks like several of them were previously reported lost by the MCRN in engagements with Inaro's forces.
I wonder what would happen with these MCRN ships.
He may have bought them.
How?
The proto molecule.
Oh.
There's a possibility the sample wasn't destroyed at this event.
Oh.
Why would Martians take proto-molecule through their ring after what they did on Ilus?
Maybe they know something we don't.
Maybe they do, so what?
No more overlooking even the smallest infraction.
What's he referring to?
Is that bracelet dress code, Lieutenant?
No, sir.
They're lunatics. What does that even mean? What just happened? Oh my goodness. So, Salvatore and, I've forgotten what her name is. Yeah, Salvatore and Babbage. What's just happened to them? What the hell? I'm so confused! Please, please. Okay, so there's so much to talk about in this episode. What's interesting, I think they got the pacing of this series a little bit wrong, personally, because I feel like they could have actually made that last episode, they could have saved Naomi in the previous episode and made this episode be about, I think they could have spent a little bit longer on Alex's death, and I will just question that in a minute about the way that this worked. A little bit longer on Alex's death, a little bit more of them just celebrating and thinking that they've succeeded, and the episode 10 being actually quite a positive episode until then they realise that there's still shit going on, and that Inaros is working with Mars, and that there's been a payoff and all that kind of stuff. That could have been episode 10. I don't think yeah, I feel like episodes 8 and 9 were a little bit on the slow side and not that much happened in them in some ways, and they could have just paced it a little bit better. Anyway, look, overall, it's been a really good season. I've really enjoyed it, and I think they've obviously, I mean, like every season of The Expanse, at the end of the season, they leave you with something ready to hook you on to the next one. They're very good at doing that. They've really got that right. Or they leave you with question marks, and you're like, oh, but what does that mean? What's actually going on? So now we are beyond we're seeing stuff beyond the ring again. We know that there's going to be that Mars have now got hold of Protomolecule by way of getting Anaris. Anaris has got them on side and used them to strengthen his own army. So I really loved the message that Avasarala had about unity and about working together and people being united and about integration. That to me is like a massively poignant message in 21st century culture as well. And you know, I'm lucky enough. I work in London. I work in a very, very multicultural society. You know, I have people that I've worked with in my department that are black, white, Asian, that are Muslim, that are Christian, that are Jewish, that are atheist, that you know, everyone works together. They work well together, and I believe in integration. I believe that it can be done really, really successfully, but it requires everyone to buy in. Now it works for the majority of people, but there's always this small minority who don't believe in integration, that don't think it works, and actually they're the thing that stops it working. You know, it's like a catch-22. The reason it doesn't work is because of those people that say it doesn't work. But actually, if they just looked and they tried to integrate, it would actually work. And that's what Anaris is. He doesn't believe in integration. He believes in looking at the past and looking at the things that have been done against him in the past. And, you know, in previous seasons, I've had a lot of sympathy for Belters. I've had a lot of sympathy for the fact that they've been treated badly by Earthers and by Martians. But he's not representative of them. He's different, and he's not... He's just evil, and this show is showing that you can be evil regardless of which group you come from. Doesn't matter whether you're a Belter, a Martian, or an Earther. There are evil people in all the different factions, and that we've seen over these 5 seasons. Definitely, we've seen that. So Alex's death was really understated. I didn't even realise he was dead. That's how understated it was. I was literally like, well, what's he looking at? I didn't realise he was supposed to be dead. Now, my question is, does he die in the... I don't want to ask, because I am actually reading the books. I'm on book 2. So I kind of don't want to ask about the books. But maybe on this just one exception, I just want to know, was Alex's death written into season 5 anyway, before all the stuff happened behind the scenes regarding the actor? Because I heard that he wasn't going to be in season 6. Now I just assumed it was because he'd been fired because of everything that happened behind the scenes. But now it seems that it was just written into the story anyway, so he wasn't fired at all. He was always going to leave at the end of season 5. I don't know. I don't know what the truth is. I kind of want to know without... If there's a way someone can tell me without spoiling the books, that would be good. I don't know if there's a way to do that. The season has been a really strong season for Naomi. I do think... in early seasons, I used to say that Dominique Tipper wasn't a very good actress. I think she is a good actress. I think she's strengthened a lot. And I've enjoyed her in this season. I still think that there was a little bit of slow moments in her storyline this season. Even though she had the most to do, she also had the least to do sometimes. Sometimes she was just floating around and doing her thing and not saying anything but getting a lot of airtime. And to be honest, I could have done with a little bit less of it, but, it was still good. It's great to see Bobby working with Avasarala. That's fantastic. And I hope that continues into season 6. That would be great. I love those two together. They're just great fun. Interesting that we've got Peaches on the crew with Amos bringing her on board. Yeah, very interesting. He's basically said, I'm having her, and that's that. So I wonder if she'll stay on next season as well. I'm still not convinced that Philip will be staying 100% with Marco. I feel like he's still changeable, and we'll see what happens in the next season if he continues that way. I feel like I missed a couple of storylines. Oh, drama. Oh my god. Them having to stand there and watch their partner just be spaced like that was just horrible. It was quite emotional, to be honest. And then it destroyed them as a group. They all separated. And that was really sad to see because they seemed very happy as a group before. So, yeah, in particular, the main girlfriend of hers that we've seen the most, like, leaving, that was sad because I've really enjoyed their relationship throughout the whole season. I remember saying it right from the beginning. And I think Drama is such a good supporting player. I'd love to see her in more episodes. Like, sometimes she comes in and comes out a bit, but she's so good, such a good character. So, yeah, overall, season 5 was good. Strong season, stronger than season 4, I think. I think the production value is absolutely astounding. It looks incredible the whole time. It must be amazing to film it and shoot it. Like, it must be just so fun to do. So it's interesting to know whether season 6 is the last season. You know, there's a lot of talk of it being season 6 and then an extended break, or whether it's over for good. I guess we'll see. I'm excited to see what happens next season. I guess it'll be around Christmas time, like last time. Or maybe later because of coronavirus, who knows? I don't know. We'll see. Guys, thank you very much if you've been watching throughout the whole 5 seasons. I really appreciate your support. You know, recently I've not been that active on YouTube, on Patreon, etc. So I appreciate those of you that are still around and still watching my reactions. I know that I'm not the most regular of posters, so if you are one of those people that's stuck by me, then I really, really appreciate it. If you like the video, then please do comment, like, and subscribe down below. And if you love the video, then I would really appreciate you signing up to my Patreon, where you can see the full-length unedited reactions. And that's www.patreon.com/Mark Ward. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all very soon. Take care. Bye.